I got you, I got you. Beautiful lunch. No, so good. Wow, you came on time. Thank you, Steve. Yeah,
Is this okay?
yeah, absolutely. Do you have the spoon? I forgot. We are preparing for White Tara Puja. Yeah, there we go. And
I sit over here and do the
maybe you can sit there. And so, mask, prepare a mask, chupan, yeah, it's mask. And normally, you be the main chupan, and then someone else kind of watch with you. And so whoever would like to, you basically observing, right? So whoever would like to try, so you can follow Steve. Wow. So we are where the Toma offering is on page page 29. But now I'll be going through the Toma offering part. Is like not so much to really. There's not much teaching. So basically, there are two offerings. One is we call Tekyu. Tekyu is I haven't made it yet, but something you slowly learn. Tekyu is do with there's way to do that. So there are basically two offerings. One is Tekyu and one is Torma offering. And because we don't have Torma, and I heard some of you also learn how to make Torma, and it's a Katoro, the white Torma that I used yesterday, and something you will learn in the future. If those of you already learned, it's nice to make torma. But right now, excuse me, right now we have cookies. And so basically, well, let's go through a little bit briefly about visualization on page 29. So first, it's, the Amrita Ambedza Kundal Hana na Hompe. At that time, there will be water sprinkling the whole shrine. But also, I will go through the ritual part. But the idea is dispelling obstacles. That's the Amrita Kindal Hananam. Then Soba Hidasad, so everything become emptiness. From the emptiness, then arise the plate where you have the cookies. So even though it's a little cookie made, not the plate made from glass, whatever, but through visualization, and you will be visualizing out of emptiness arise vast and spacious Toma vessel made of jewels. And then not only that, you will be visualized within this home, melt into light from which arise Torma. So from the home also represents three kayas, and then Toma arise. Toma, it's whether it's a cookie or Toma, it's a food, but it's ambrosia, and which a great ocean of everything that could be desired in a superlative color. Wow, superlative. Abundance of color, smell, taste, and vitality. And then you chant Om Ahom 3 times, and the seed syllable in my heart radiates, so which means you immediately visualize yourself white Tara and seed syllable at your heart, inviting and from Portland Mountain in the south, the noble white Tara, surrounded by a gathering of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And then after you invite, they all sit, and then deities partake of the Toma, drawing in through the hollow of their Vajra tongue. So there's a visualization of the deities. They basically, it's almost like a straw, like, you kind of drink through straw, the tongue, and then you chant this Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Idam Balinta Kaka Kai Kai, which basically means please, eat it, take it. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture, that's a Tara, and at that time, and you will be offering the tekyu, which we don't have here today. So instead, I would, offer the cookies on the on a shrine, and then we chant the next one, Om Karo Mokan Sawa Damana on the Nipinata Om Hampe, so 3 times. And then once again, we offer the 8 offerings, and then there's the on page 33 the praise to Tara, and then slowly there's Toma offering, which we don't have. Normally, Toma offering is taken out. One katuru taken out, but we don't have a katuru. So today we just a learning process, So we already offered the cookie on. That's enough. And then on page 38, then there's Vajrasattva confession. The confession continues, and then continue we chant, and then we skip page 42 to This is the cycle of protection practice, only used, when you practice White Tara retreat matter. We skip up till page 46, and also continue page 47. Earlier we already chanted. So basically, we skip up to page 49. It seems like, and then comes the the ending auspicious spaciousness. Mother of the spring victors, Amitais, etc. So they will be, and then there's a dedication on page 50, and that's basically completing little description of White Tara. But now I go through a little bit of ritual part where you join your hands together, where you do mudras. So at the beginning, when you do the sadhana, either may start with a lineage prayer, or I also see you have a touch prayer, or like Savalan prayer. There's Savalan prayer. You can start with Savalan prayer of the Guru Rinpoche, and then White Tara practice. So at KTD, we normally do with Savalan prayer, Tash prayer first, and then Savalan prayer. Savalan prayer from Guru Rinpoche, and then go directly to White Tara practice. Or I will show you with Savalan prayer. I thought I saw it. Tash prayer is very beginning, and then next is lineage prayer, and then next is refuge, etc. And then Savalan prayer is on page 65. Bless you with Savalan.
Just before the mantra,
Yeah, page 65. And then you go straight to the White Tara, which is page 2. White Tara, page 2. Yeah. Of course, we will be chanting later. I will also say which page when we do the practice. So you join your hands together, prayer mudra, and we chant the lineage prayer. There isn't any specific melody. You simply chant through, and continue with the refuge prayer 3 times. And then for immeasurables, when we chant on for immeasurables on page 3, traditionally we just don't do the prayer mudra. Once we get to for immeasurables, and we do that for immeasurable chant 3 times. And then once we get to page 10, so maybe like third time when we chant the four immeasurables, then Chopin, the shrine, we call shrine master. Chopin, and then normally you have an assistant Chopin, someone also would like interested to learn and arise from their seat. And when we chant Om Shunya Tanjana Beza Sobo Emako, at that time, you pick up the stick and pick up a little water and then bless the entire shrine, not particularly the entire shrine like that, including the 8 offerings. And then you can sit down, and normally the Chopin wears a mask, when you go to the shrine. And then we continue chant. It's all straight chanting. Page 13, the visualization. And then page, so around maybe like beginning of page 15, and Chopin once again stand up. And you're gonna burn an incense because this time we would be inviting wisdom deity. So you wait there. First you burn incense, then you kind of wait in front of shrine. And once there will be music, normally we have cymbals, drums. So in this case we have just bell and doje. And then when I on page 16, third line, Beza Samanza. Before that, you can go around, normally a little bit in front like this, just a little bit. Pick up the incense and then you go a little bit like this, in front of shrine and then around a little bit, constant, just a little bit, not so much, circumambulating, just a little bit around. And you can put back the incense. And so at KTD, when they do the White Torah retreat, everybody has bell and doje. They play and bell and doje. And of course, once you know how to play a cymbal and drum, then the unzila is play a cymbal, and then the drummer, and then the others, play bell and doje. So bell and doje, it's very important when you pick it up. You pick up across your leg, raise your legs, crossing your, can't reach it, crossing your hands, and then you pick up like this. And then whatever you play, and then once you put down, not like that, just put down like this. And so then after music, there will be 8 offerings with mudra agam, so pandim, so pupe, dupe, aloke, kende, shamda, there will be another music. And then continue on page 17, and there's another Agampandi little music there. So Chopin is still sitting on, doesn't have anything. And then there will be, on page 22, third line, there's a chanting, La Dang, Lama, Jobin, Xiaoju, Bimo, La Te. So after the earlier music on the same page, the second line, Ayatare Sabara, Shamda Ah, then you pick up bell and doji like this, you play. And then when you chant the following verses on same page, the third line, so you go into this is called half mudra. You hold doji like this at your heart. La don la me je penenche xiaoje pemo la tu te pomba kanle donze ma droma yang la samsa you play, and then you put it down. And then the mantra visualization, and then you will be reciting Am 32, 33, so on page 25. And then after you recite, finish with the one mala, and then we will be jumping 2 way. On page 47. And you chant the whole page, and then come back and recite the long life White Torah mantra about 1 mala. And once you finish the 1 mala, and then page 26, you will do the dissolution, continue chant, end of page 28. And then after you finish page 28, then Chopala once again arise, and this time you're gonna bless the cookies. Yeah, you're gonna bless the cookies first. And then when we chant, we continue chant up till page 31. So when we chant um, page 31, the fourth line, amtare, tutare, ture, idam, balenta, kaka, kai, kai, amtare, and three times. Then you chant the second mantra, end with that mantra is Om Karo Mukam Savadamana Andi Nibinati Dom Hompe Swaha. Then you can offer the cookies. I did mention earlier you may offer cookie the first mantra. I made a mistake in the second, last mantra. Om Karo Mukam Savadam. They chant three times. While we are chanting that, you can offer the cookie on the counter or on shrine. Onto the shrine. And so, yeah, there's another I forgot. That is, before we get to the Toma offering on page 29, even like when we recite the long life mantra, there's a long life mantra session. Maybe around that time you can refresh the shrine, which means add some water to the water bowls, add some rice to the rest of the four shrine bowls, the flour, incense, food and music. So normally it's filled with rice. I know you have a mouse blessing, so you have only sands, which I never seen before. So I would recommend to put gemstones, filled with gemstones. Gemstone? Yeah. Sometimes you can buy in bookstore, other places. So you can fill with gemstones, and then when you practice, maybe you can add some rice, and then I guess you have to take that out to protect from mouse. So you will be adding water to water and rice to rice. And once you know how to make torma, it will be nice to make another extra toma like that. We call shazi. So when you add water to water and rice to rice, and then you can put another extra toma. So now we don't have toma, but so water and rice is enough. And you see, it's so easy, right? I mean, that's it, I know you want to do more, but that's all we have. Yeah.
That's at the bottom of page 31.
Yep. Page 31, when we chant Om Karo Mukha. So if there is Torama, then when you bless bless the Tom, like on page 29, when we chant Om Bedza Amrita Kandala Hana Naham, you're going to bless the I mentioned Teku. Teku is something else, so we don't have that, and Teku and the Toma together, and then you will be offering Teku first, so we don't have Teku now, we're offering cookie, so we don't have Toma today, and if you have Torma, you're gonna take out Toma on page, around page 34, end of line it says, please accept this Toma offered to those above and below, right? So you will be taking toma out, which we don't have today, and like you did yesterday, you have a little container with water, so you toma throw out and then rinse the plate. So normally you have a toma like that, offer toma, and then when you take out, when you come back, you don't bring the plate upwardly, kind of a little bit low, what do you go, upside down, kind of. So when you go out, you go like that, and you rinse it, and also sometimes it's mentioned that once you throw toma out, and then you throw toma out and then when you come back, don't look back, just come straight. That's pretty much, it's so. Excuse me. So of course, when I lead it, chant through, so it will be already recorded, and that could be a very simple form of practice. And then, later on you can learn about more elaborate form, which involves a lot of music and so any questions? Yes.
During the mantra recitation, the main mantra, are we continuing to imagine like emanating to the wisdom deity and coming back?
Wonderful question. I think I was kind of emphasizing mainly for group practice, and group practice, you focus on the form of the white Tara, the clarity, and also what it represents about the one face is, Dhamma Kaya, one face, etc. And then the text itself has some visualizations. You can follow that. I think that is sufficient for at the beginning. And then if you would like to know more details, especially would like to do, like a retreat or something, then I would suggest to follow Rinpoche's book, The White Tara. What is the title? Wishful feeling well, yeah. That is very detailed visualization, different visualizations, and yeah. You're welcome.
Someone online has a question, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen. I looked.
You're on mute, Kathleen. You have to.
Yeah, there we go. Hi, Lama Karma. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so my question is from this morning when you were talking about the mantra visualization and the actual visualization of the mantra itself. I was a little bit confused. What I understand by I don't think I have it quite right. There's two mantras circling around the tom. There's the long mantra, and then there's the Om Tari 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 Soha. Okay, is that right?
You are right.
Okay, now on the second, the shorter mantra, the Om Tari 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 Soha, is that a mantra garland, or is that the letters? Are they sticking up like pins? It said the 8 spokes. That's what confused me. The 8 spokes for the shorter mantra.
Yeah, wonderful question. So with the mantra visualization, at your heart, you have a moon disk, and on top of that is um, what do you call it? The wish fulfilling will. What's the name of it? Chuchukulo. With 8. Well, there's a terminology for that. Spokes, yeah, 8 spokes. So in the center of 8, you are visualizing the seed syllable of white Tara, white thumb, and then um, it says on the 8 spokes, you are visualizing 8 syllables, which is Om, Ta, Re, Tu, Ta, Re, Tu, Re, So. So they are, and then the Om, Ta, Re, Tu, Ta, Re, Tu, Re, So. Mama, I mean, Mama, I being in the putting cursor is you're visualizing, around the seed syllable thumb. So
Okay, so what
another word, yes,
as I said, what I'm confused about this 8 spokes. Is there like a wheel with the spokes on the wheel? Or are they standing up like pins? It's these 8 spokes that confuse me.
Yeah, how do you describe them?
The spokes are, the wheel is in a horizontal plane.
Wheel is a horizontal plane.
Okay, so there's a wheel with
Yeah,
spokes. Okay, and then are the letters of the Tari Soa, are they sticking up like pins on the wheel, or are they like flat going out like flat, or how is all this arranged? I
can
think
you
I need a
describe?
visual, like a diagram.
The syllables are vertical.
The syllables
Vertical,
are
like that.
vertical. I told
Okay,
you.
so let me make sure I've got this straight. So we've got the lotus with the moon disc, and then on top of that is a wheel with spokes, and
Yeah,
then there's the shorter mantra, I'm trying so are sticking up like pins on this wheel, and then around that is the mantra garland of the long mantra, Om Tari Tari Mama Aya Panchayana Punchiku Soha. Do I have that right?
it sounds right.
Sounds right?
Is inside and the long mantra is around it.
Yeah, short mantra inside and long mantra is outside of that.
Okay, and the long mantra is
Sorry,
like
I
the
can't.
traditional. The
Mhm.
long mantra is like the traditional mantra garland, what we normally visualize.
Right? Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're
Sorry to get so
welcome. Thank
technical.
you,
I got
everybody's
cut off the
support.
detail. I appreciate
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
yeah. Well, thank you to them. Yes.
I think you mentioned that everything is stable, not moving, not rotating.
Yeah. Some mantras, especially like clockwise, it doesn't, if it's counterclockwise, it's easy to turn. Clockwise, it doesn't turn. Yeah, it stays.
So is this mantra rotating clockwise or counterclockwise?
It's not rotating at all.
It's arranged.
Usually the mantra garlands are always spinning and shooting out lights.
It's arranged. It's arranged clockwise. Doesn't rotate.
Clockwise.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Counterclock. Yeah, clock. Facing in. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Clear.
The
You're welcome.
syllables of the mantra are facing in towards the tongue or out? Usually they face out.
Facing towards thumb.
Okay, on both mantras, they face in?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
And
thank you.
also, sometimes when you visualize the man deity retinues, everybody facing to the man deity. So similar.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, Lama Karma, since this is my opportunity to say something. I woke up this morning and I said, "Oh, I'm alive," and isn't this wonderful? And,
You
and
what?
that was really a nice piece of advice you gave us. I really appreciated that. It made me very joyful.
I'm alive.
I'm alive.
I'm alive.
You're alive.
Yeah, I woke up this morning. I said, "Oh, I'm alive," and it made me very
Yeah,
joyful.
I did the same thing, and then I got hungry. I have to go to lunch. Now I feel more appreciated. But thank you. That's a wonderful question. I always have a little bit struggle with that description. Thank you for your help. Any other questions? Yes.
Well, do you have any instructions for those of us who might be practicing at home? Who might need a little simpler way to do this?
Do you hear? Did you hear the questions on Zoom? People can hear.
Can you repeat it?
Oh, okay. Maybe you can. Oh, I can repeat. So the question is that can you say something simplified? Those of us who practice at home, something like that, right?
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, I think that is the simplest.
Okay.
Yeah, the one in sadhana and also the complete visualization of Tara. I think if you listen to this, it's already recorded, right? And maybe first get that because that is the simplest thing. I didn't teach there are 3 steps, 3 parts, which can be very elaborated. And so I would suggest maybe go through this recorded video, especially Rinpoche's commentary, the book that you can purchase in bookstore or anywhere else on Amazon, I guess.
We'll be studying that book.
Yeah, wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, there is. She has it. I got panic. Where's my phone? I have to watch it. Timing. Anything else? I asked that, but only answer, we answer together. If not, then we will be doing one short session of the practice. And so anyone else would like to follow Chopin's, Stephen, so you can watch, or if so, you can also, visualize yourself as a Chopin. You can prepare a mask. Yeah. Don't be shy.
I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Page 29 is where Bishop refreshes the offerings, is that right? Page 31 is when the karma is offered to the shrine, is that right?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Take your time. Yes.
What does Chopin mean?
Chopin means, Cho means offering, Pen means master, leader. So basically, shrine master. Yeah, master. precious. Master, precious. Yeah. Yeah. Lord of the Ring. All right. So we can start with trash prayer and then 7 line prayer. So, oh, that's wonderful. You can display honor. So we do this practice for the benefit of all sentient beings, and especially for the long life of all the great masters, Sison Skamapa, all the Kaju Jawa Yepse, like Siddharambuche, Jatarambuche, Jangarambuche, and all the great masters. And also we pray for long life of Takatamchu Rinpoche, Chuje Lama Rinpoche, and all the Santa Lamas, and all the Sangha members of Chang Monastery, Nepal, India, Tibet, all those practitioners, especially monastics, who holds the lineage of Jajatang Rinpoche, and all the devotees. I will also pray for all of you here at Vajra Vidya Center in Maine. All of you, may you have long life and good health and successful practice. Continue to serve Dhamma for the benefit of all sentient beings. We also pray that Jagya Rinpoche, may he swiftly return to us and continue guide on this path, and also for all sentient beings. Ananse nanda raje lendra be raje chuje shena jubaye sanje juda gende babe kala zanza da ja raje ja dame jabo tsade dendra gan chambe jemba gedra bada Kala gomba jaje draba je lembo daba zadra badane senje danje lagon drabe Yitzan zeba zara draba ne senzan drbe draje bambe wa devara jeba jela zanza Jambalai jana bade dojen zan jere zan gembo jambe ba saye nyembo derba ange nyembo bonjo ganda zo oba doje bekra lejen da nave dawara de nyema Changzhen le nan zhaje baje zhang zhangje zhenba je la zhangzhen la renjen denjo zhaxie seje denjong bonzong yenwan gama la nian zhai dang dai benzai babe we menen jianzhen wangjire golo Rinjen dangjo jije zanjen jen judo jawan jije jije ma gezo ngowo jembe bambe Taje lamo jila zanza la zamba jimbo denjum Dendon jabo yungro zan baje bodan lawa meme zan nandu zine la zen golo edan chusho la don 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 doje pewan rade jeden janzen zan ne gele traje ben jeden jawan jela tanta Daja dendra zawa zamba la gedon nyewa zewa genjen Dedan Babe Sanda Yendra Trajen Dele Bazan Zobrasho. Page 65, Silent Prayer. O Jin Yeja Nadon Zan Bema Gesra Dombo La Yanzen Joge Ngudranye Bema June Shisa. Koda Gandra Mambo Ngro Jeje Jeza Dadra Je Chenje Laze Jeza Guru Bema Zede White Tara Sadhan. Page 2. Namo Guru Aya Dara Ye Roma Ngage Wanju Selemba Joan Rondan Jengan Debe Sha Tabo Tuj Rejin Bondra Ba Tujin Chuche Lamra Sowande Ojien Badon Ranjan Yundan Ja Rodo Kache Wambo Tejinichi Rira Tenden Pengra Koje Je Chudra Janso Shala De Zanje Nyemba Meche Kunchomba Wancho Doji Nanda Zen Kama Chamin Demo Pachin Bo Tembe Nimro Tila Sowande Dunda Doje Pema Ninje Won Tenjo Doje Pema Kangwan Zal Kaja Doje Pema Wanjo Ja Chinze Wes Doje ja za ju lama gong je zema gang mindra kaba jube so remba tudin ala sowan jenga zobe remba tartin de chimi yishi doje kunju Jawa Genji Yejen Kolon Don Yeme Danye Lendro Jenje Lai Sanje Judon Zoje Chunan Chanchu Bade Dane Chausenje Dage Jinsu Jiba Sananje Drola Benza Sanje Drobraisho Sanje Chudon Tsoje Chun Ade Dane Jazenje Dage Jinson Jiba Sananje Drola Benza Sanje Dobra Sanje Judon Zoje Chunan La Chanchu Bade Dane Jazenje Dage Jinso Jiba Sena Drola Benze Zanje Drobra Yo Semjen Tangje Dewa Don Dewe Jet Dembra Jeje Dunga Don Dunga Jeje Don Tawara Jeje Dunga Mibe Dewa Tamba Don Mendra Waje Nyeren Chadon Nidon Trave Tanyang Chimbo La Nebra Churo Je Semjen Tamji Dewa Dewe Jadon Dembra Jeje Dungala Don Dunga Je Jadon Tawara Mibe Dewa Tamba Don Mendra Waje Nyeren Chadon Don Trave Tanyam Jimbo La Nebra Juro Je Semjen Dangje Dewa Don Dewe Jedon Dembra Jeje Dung Dunga Je Jedon Trawara Jeje Dunga Mibe Dewa Tamba Don Mendra Wa Jej Nyeren Chadon Don Dawe Tanya Jimbola Nebra Juranje Om Shoneda Jana Beza Sobawa Emako Tombe Nonle Machupa Seno Honge Dadon Nanka Konwan Chebale Doje Sunko Raga Mepon Brava Yangshen Jachirawa Chirbe Usa Donle Dawa Chishe Jaye Kong Tewe Usa Panle Pema Karabo Don Don Jeb Rode Jebe Denda Ale Dawa Nyakongwa Nyube Chimanton Trao Tewe Tenda Ronsan Tong Karabo Le Upa Karabo Tonye Karabo Zem Tele Ventu Papa Che Sinchin Je Ten Che Laran Dujen Yonsa Jiraba Ranye Pama Droma Kundo Dawa Chishe Tar Karashen Weze Ngadin De Tro Gejen Chabe Nyamjin Numbra Songin Zeba Shewa Chembu Zongjala Jin Ula Jin Sumdong Saja Yiwe Tide Wang Jin Re Re Te Yishi Jin Den Dong Denba Cha Yebe Chu Jin Ji Cha Jia Yenbe Te Sin Jarawe Oba Karabo Daoja Nindron De Jebe Yewa Tukran Zemba Muti Karabo Tsuro Jeb Rumbo Je Natsu Be Ujin Ninchan Gujin Tosha Semo To Punjin Chajao Ji Dubu Kera Yeke Chenwan Dan Jeb Laze Meto Tume Lajeja Tarakabo Teyo Ton Ombo Yotawa Taraja Meyo Solowa Uta Lewa Tapra Chemba Shaudoje Chemo Tonge Joshin Dave Jayo Chendo Chur Teve Trawa On Karabo Rembra A Marab Tuka Chamit Hong Ngembo Tuke Usa Pekra Ton Dawa Tong Karabo Tele Veze Tu Ranjin Je Nene Gamba Tonda Yeshe Ba Jen Drom Bedra Samanza Om Sarava Om Bedza Agam Soha Om Bedza Pandam Soha Om Bedza Pube Ahom Om Bedza Dube Ahom Om Bedza Aloke Ahom Om Bedza Gende Ahom Om Bedza Nivende Ahom Om Bedza Shamda Ahom Om Za Hom Bong Ho Nisa Me Bran Ten Lai Savan Je Weje Onla Ringa Koche Jendron Om Pensa Kula Sabare Vara Aragam Soa Om Pensa Kula Sabare Vara Pandem Soa Om Pensa Kula Sabare Vara Pube Soa Om pensa gula sabare Dube ahon pensa gula sabare aloge ahon pensa gula sabare gende ahon pensa gula sabare nivende ahon pensa gula sabare Shanda Om Sarva Tata Gata Abhi Kensa De Mom Chi Sova Tap Wange La Namji Chedra Tamba Samje Ne La Nam Chine Chuso Tara Laye Chune Taba Teje dage tu solo om srava tata gata abe ke gat samaya sheye wang shi songchen pumbu chu wang kar ke kong tima ta chu lama yara lubal Reja dabo eba meje ujembra enjuro oma ayadari sabare vara agang sowa oma ayadari sabare vara pandem Amaya dare zabare vara pube ahon amaya dare sabare vara dube ahon amaya dare sabare vara aloke ahon amaya dare sabare gende ahon amaya dare sabare vara nivende ahon Omaya dare sabare vara shamda ahum. O la don la min chu pinin chi shao chu pimo la tu de pomba kan le donze ma droma yang la tanzan de rangi nyingara pe de tende kolo kabo tsuji mochi tong cheba tewara tam tewe tara Dene yegoro tong om mama aye pinyen jan Puten goro ha om mama aye pinyen Puten goro ha I think that's double repeat tare tu re so yige no mutik dobo tar kashame miyorowa nepa tele wentu jawa seje che senje nanje tsepewa soje denche papa Jin dong ten yo konde je tse je ngodro dang je wez nambra de sabang hanjen dong che ba la tembe chan dong zi je rao de ba jen che me tse ngodro da bra njara om daren de re so Dare du dare dure so page 47. 47. Inche wo eba meje tuji krewe tsage lunzi che de ko range chiu. Is sound on? Sound on? My voice don't going down. Again, chiwo eba meje tuji krewe tsage lunzi che de ko range chiwo ne sho lu tanche kong chimendo branchero. Back to page 25. The last one, the long life mantra. Dare 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 mama ye penjana budengura so dare 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 mama 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 penjana budengura so dare tu dare dare mo dare dare mo So around here, you can refresh water and rice on rice, yeah. Rice to other bowls. Flour. Start with flour. This, yeah, flour. Page 26. Nazi Danji Pama Dome Jinko de Juro De Tamji Sunko La Tem Rani Tendon Tembra Jeba Wan Remji Tuke Tamla Tem Teyon Meram Jeweza de Jobara Juro. Lara Rani Pama Drome Kurujurab Ne Samda Oma A Hongi Tsembara Injira Nandraj Chu Tamji Ten Tambra Ranji Meba Nancha Jimada Yeshe Lave Ngo Nambra Taigo Gewa Deye Nyudu Droma Karamon Drujrene Drowa Chejon Malu Teya Sala Gebrajo Cookies. Om Beza Amrita Kindrale Hana Hana Hom right now, not yet. You can bless it first. Yeah, you don't have to pick up, just put there, then bless it. Put on table there. Okay, now you bless. Om Beza Amrita Kindrale Hana Hana Hom Be Om Soba Vashuddha Saravadam Soba Vashuddha Tombe tone yon ja chewa rimbo chele chobe nand Om a hong vede shua le changwe toman degu janso chim kado churo nunde pensan sobra chiro om a hong Om a hong range nyege saban le wen chu lo so poda Lave Ruone Jezema Droma Kamo Sanje Don Sanje Samba Sotanji Jogoro Bedra Samanza Pema Kama Laya Sadam La Namje Jadoje Bogodron Toma Sovara Enchira Tare Ture Idam Balenda Kaka Kai Kai Tare Ture Idam Balenda Kaka Kai Kai Tare Ture Idam Balenda Kaka Kai Kai Akaro Munga Sawadamana Ande Naduda Ahombe Sowa Akaro Munga Sawadamana Ande Nube Naduda Zowa Garo Magan Sawadama Ande Nebe Nadet Hombe Sowa Ayatara Sabarewara Agam So Ayadare Sabarewara Pandem Sowa Ayata Sabarewara Pupe Ahom Ayatare Sabarewa Dube Ahom Ayatare Sabarewara Aloke Ayatare Sabarewara Gende Ayatare Sabarewara Nivende Ayat Sabarewara Shamda No Kowa Ledro Tare Ma Tarayen Jijido Ture Nawa Kanlan Jo Droma Lane Transa De Konga Tuje Vekara Malun Drova Chanze Chen Gami Nanjan Gandon Jo Jawa Sedon Chelandu Chujin Turman Deje Nanjo Daja Goje La Neme Tsedon Wancho Don Padon Tradon Kabazon Lonje Jachin Ganda Jen Shedon Jela Sobaya Leje Ngojo Dala Tso Tantse Jinje Dala Son Ngojo Kenje Dondronze Tumi Chedon Nina Don Dandon Gena Mebranze Mela Ngendon Tsema Nge Chaje Ngemba Mebranze Jetin Dejen Lole Don Dana Bejen Chumbe Don Dele Punzan Zobat Yelande Bakendonze Pama Drome Da Chotemong Ngudru Malupa Tsoa Chebra Tu Chanyin Jen Jibale Chuchi Yen Yenende Tsoa Chujin Banze De Zo Om Beza Sato Samaya Man Balaya Beza Sato Tino Ba Titan Dudu Mebawa Suto Kayo Subo Gayo Mebawa, Anerado Mebawa, Sawa Sede Mintayita, Sawa Kama Suzame, Sedam Kiri, Kuru Hon, Ha 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 Ha, Ho Bangawe, Sarawa Tata, Angatan Bedzema, Bedzaba Ma, Samaya, Sado, Om Bedza Sado, Samaya, Manu Palaya, Bedza Sado Dino. Titandru Mebawa, Sudo Kayo Mebawa, Subo Kayo Mebawa, Anarado Mebawa, Sawa Siddhimit, Sawa Kama Suzame, Sudam Kiriya, Kuru Hon, Ha Ha, O Banga, Sarawa Tatanga Bedze, Mame Manzen, Bedze Ba Ma, Samaya Sado, Om Bedza Sado, Samaya, Manu. Ando de nomba, de dande drum me bawa, sudo kayo me bawa, subo kayo me bawa, anarato me. Sawa zide minta iza, sawa kama suza me, sedam shiriya, kuru hon, ha, ho banga me, srawa tatanga, beze mame manzin, bezre bawa mo, samaya sado, manjuro padon, nyambadon, goyon, damon, loye ne, jebadon, jezawa, Tenyon zeban zede zon, derne tendon lenje de kowa sede yone. Neme zedon wanzu don chona leba sade zo. Om sutra de jambeza yeso. Page 49. Tashi. Jancho Tseba Mebe Yang Chimi Ngebra Tewa Mo Reban Zema Chamdende Yijin Kolon Tashi Gewa Deye Senjin Gan Dede Nidon Nedan She Seba Sena Yeshi Je Rome Govon Yodo Jo. So then you can follow up long life prayer. So dedication. So let's see. I was there. Rinpoche's return prayer.
We often do this with return and then the long life prayers.
Sorry.
We often do this with return for Chandra Rinpoche, this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's exactly.
Long life.
Oh, wonderful. So page, no number. Closing, yeah. May Rinpoche return soon, swiftly. Rinpoche return soon. Oh, dene nanda jaya deva je nanda sanja jaman rogai seja yanje jada doje janya me la me jala zanza terengo janzo jero wa lenya jesen bonje zebai Nyanda Ndroga Jaba Bawo Je Paje Jeze Lama Dere Cheno Drenje Juje Jeze Yonze Nave Tendro Deje Mame Noze Da Jiraba Dunde Zeve Gonzo Kete Zambolo Dara Jeje Dozan Gambe Yara Ganda Kete Zambolo Dembo Jena Zinge Layan Yenja Kaju Nale Dabo Kaju Doje Yale Gamai Ganzan Chetan Drapa Jesan Seje Temanya Beva Jiva Nyanja Ome Jane Gaja Lame Chonde Je Gome Jiva Dave Yeze Lama Duje Ragade Drapa Daja Nyude Jawan Pache ma gala jandra dhantre pa denja tanye Tege nyama jana go shendan tenpa suma nyenze Lama zaza janzo dende don daja lamba denda zeje Chedra zo dena mala bandra Loa mejra jagan je roza gama ba jagan trele jeda gama jagad zawaga gama ba jen ronde trele jode so lama gaga zo so ande jode gazere la so Tele tajen jela zon de lama non dava mebra Chenjela ya pa de la me jabe de ba da ganya ya la de jen Naje mala zoza de jan ne nye de zan je zan Gebrajo sanande danje zebanye dane nyeba dana banze Chega nanje bala druba ye zebezo Droga nyadrojo Mahoya ngantra sanje nawanda ye da ye sejo duje jembo da Yanda zamba duje dana la sanje danza Deje nganza bada me baye dewa jinjen zawe jengande Dene zawe jima da jewa jinje bama jeba Tere jene nande jandan yo dege dage me Joje sanje zanzan danje Landa Sandeya da Benzendeya Awamoda Tayezo Chuda Jawa Seje Ga Tsoni Zola Jiyara Dage Duzange Zaba Ganjo Sala Juba Yava Demba Beje Gewa Senje Galango Doga Zanje Doje Jenge Zanje Jeda Age Jula Menje Dunye Zane Zozonde Tere Neme Nyadombe Zende Zaje Naje Zewa Jamanda Dewa Jende Jeje Jene Pema Gazende Lodende La Sanje Janje Dane Jezende Debindro Dembra Good job, Chopin. Yeah. Sometimes like you never done this before, and when you first time do it, you will turn different directions. I've done this before many times because sometimes I did good job. And I guess that's it, right? And I would like to say that thank you so much for having me here. And personally, this is one of the highest way of my own purification, gathering accumulation of merit, and very kind of vivid memory of second time coming back after 27 years. I can't believe 27 years passed. What happened? And I still have that very fresh memory I shared with you when Judge Tangrambuchi was so kind to invite me and send in plane ticket. And, when I told Rinpoche, that's so kind of you, he said that, well, I thought you were homesick because I arrived 1997 and then, it was a pretty challenge, I have to adopt a lot of new things. And after receiving some Mahamudra teachings from Rinpoche for a whole week, and then I said goodbye to Rinpoche, and the next day, early in the morning, and Rinpoche already got up, like 4 o'clock or something. I will be departing. Rinpoche was sitting outside on chair, say goodbye to me. Simply, not anything else. Simply, just demonstrating that what kind of Rinpoche he was. Based on his starts, it's in our generally for Buddhism, especially Kamakaju lineage, that he was the teacher of everybody, basically. His own 17th Kamapa, Siddha Rinpoche, Gyatso Rinpoche. So he's respected by all different lineages. And because of for example, like when Rinpoche started to build the monasteries, and sometimes when you build monasteries, sometimes there's, okay, let's look at the other monastery, how they built, but Rinpoche said he never looked. He just simply going through how the ancient time, the definition of those monasteries built, like Buddha's time, he kind of, exemplified. And because of that very special, pure aspiration, and he basically, the largest branch of monastery of Kamakaju lineage, it will be Tangu Monastery. In Tibet, there's a nunnery, there's Dhamma school, and then Nepal, India. So everywhere is like a Tangu monastery and Tangu nunneries, and those of you become, part of this beautiful center, and I do encourage to visit those what Rinpoche have done. Nepal, and there's Indian monasteries. If it's too far and too expensive, then you definitely should visit the other our centers like Kurstown. This is a beautiful retreat center, and 2 wonderful Khenpos reside there. And also the Vancouver Tangu Monastery. It's a really, very, very traditional Tibetan monastery, and Dulce Lama Pema lives there, and many other monks. And so there, and then you have a frequent visit of Dr. Tamchu Rinpoche. Is really, really special, and especially if you go to Nepal, you cannot, it's just amazing how these shared Dhamma schools, if you want to use the word, produced so many Khenpos and 3 retreats, and so many outstanding 3 retreat masters and practitioners and nuns, and it's very, very inspiring. And I really think it's very important those of you have time and to visit those. And then the immediate part is like in June. I know it's very short notice, so what it's the second anniversary of Judge Tangrambuche, and they will have this opening ceremony of his Kudum Chetin, his a special relic stupa, and also the opening of the collection of teachings of Rinpoche's, throughout all these years. I heard something like 37 or 38 volumes. I mean, that is outstanding. And so I originally planned to go there, but because I'm also have a lot of responsibility at home and I couldn't go. But we also have, because of Rinpoche's blessing, he also kind of named Lasam gathering or Lasam organization, which means all the former monks and former nuns, and he kept in his compassion and activities. We have a large group in New York, so we will have a special puja and this Shaba monastery, and we were already organizing the pujas, and you're actually very, very lucky to be part of Jaggi Tongren, which is special enlightened activity. And not only that, I think I've been to, not I think, I did. I've been to many, many centers or on KTD centers, and people are having really hard time to find the location. And even though they have some students, sometimes they try to gather at their own houses, it's not easy, but you have this very, very special blessing to be part of this, very historical church. And this is amazing, when I first heard of this, and I didn't think about how, this is really big for me. And if you are Tibetans, and you probably can fit 108 people or something. I know there's rules, regulations, because they just pretty much almost, sit on top of each other. But it's very, very spacious, but also the energy. I'm a very sensitive person. I feel very, very blessed to be here and purify my own negative gathering accumulation of merit. And so I'm not sure if I'm qualified to say that, but I think sometimes we forget, there's treasure within your reach, or let's say how incredible this center is. Everything is said. Not only that, if it's newly built, and then sometimes you don't know where to go, but you have very long-term students of Jaggi Tongren Rinpoche, many masters, especially Jaggi Tongren Rinpoche students, and who started this center and who remained, faithful. And I know they are very humble. They may not say I'm not qualified to teach such, but I think it's very important to treasure those practitioners. Really try to dig. Get more information about your practice, and it's not like, okay, it's a Lama and then Kimbo, that's the only qualified. No, there are many, many outstanding practitioners. So you are very, very lucky. And then, as usual, at KTD, His Holiness Karmapa, seat of His Holiness Karmapa, and we are pretty much also very deeply connected with Tongren Monastery. When Jaggi Tongren Rinpoche was present, he was the one who gave all the empowerment. So three retreat, and currently it's Dr. Tangchu Rinpoche, and he always give the empowerment. It was also my uncle or teacher Kimbokanda Rinpoche's advice and request that Dr. Tangchu Rinpoche continue to give all the empowerments for 3 retreats. So we are very closely connected, and so I know some of you come there and receive teaching from me. me, mine. So I know, and I was very happy to see, reunite some of the Dhamma practitioners, came early years and then later, coming. So always welcome. I always guide Mundo practice at KTD, and so I think that's pretty much. And and during this visit, and I did my best, and my character is that if I don't know you, I will never shy. I will say I don't know. So if I know a little bit, then I will share that, because I think teacher's position is not easy. And sometimes people think you know a lot. And if because people say, oh, you are very good and you are so good, and then you are a little bit of, excited, then you say something that you don't know, which I never have the courage to do that. So whatever I offered, what I know and what I learned, and I hope some of those beneficial. And whatever mistakes I made, I confess, sincerely, I don't need any more negative karma, right? So that's it. So I think we are very, very looking forward to see, the incarnation of Chaji Tangrum Rinpoche. And I think it will be very, very special, very, very special, because his own Kamapa is closely eye on, and all these long returning prayers. And with Tangu Monastery, how his own Kamapa recognized the reincarnation is very outstanding. One of our teacher, Tali Rinpoche, and now I say, he's in Dhamma school, and I kind of heard of this story, this kind of auspicious things, Rinpoche will come back soon. That when Kamapa visited Varanasi, and he, frequently go to Varanasi, and that's, he is always so happy at the Varanasi center, Jaji Tangrum Rinpoche, Vajra Vidya, Varanasi. And then I heard that, Excellence Kamapa asked Jaji Tangrum Rinpoche, oh, whatever, please let me know, I'd do whatever you need help. And then Jaji Tangrum Rinpoche says something like, oh, throughout the blessing of the section, come up by yourself, everything's good, but I do request to recognize Tali Rinpoche, who passed away. I think his Holiness said yes. And then while he was there, he asked all the Kembos, everybody gathered together, and then he wanted to do the Muhammad aspiration prayer. And while they're doing Muhammad aspiration prayer, his Holiness was, written down something, and then he, gave to Tangrum Rinpoche, and that was the recognition of Tali Rinpoche. And when he gave the recognition, it's almost like that's the time Tali Rinpoche entered into mother's womb. So later on, they just followed the recognition letter, and they were so amazed. They found Tali Rinpoche's incarnation. So yeah, same thing would happen, and recognition of Jaji Tangrum Rinpoche. And of course, when you recognize new incarnation, they have to grow up, everything, but you just, one thing I want to let you know, that all those Kembos, Lamas, nuns, basically carrying every teaching and transmission of Jaji Tangrum Rinpoche. So you never feel like, oh, I never seen him. I mean, in a way, it's like you feel that way, but it is how the lineage passed, So just be happy and looking forward to see Jaji Tangrum Rinpoche, and looking forward to visit those Rinpoche's Dhamma centers and monasteries. And that's it. I can't, if I keep talking, I think I will never stop, There's no quit in me when I talk.